The Iowa City area is a full blend of history, stories, characters, experiences, and last but not least, great food. I'm Nate Kaeding. You might remember me from kicking the football for the Iowa Hawkeyes and the San Diego Chargers. I grew up here and moved back to raise my family after my playing career was over. Through this series, I want to share with you the eclectic mix that makes my hometown such a unique place to live and to visit. This is Blend, an Iowa foodie experience. Everybody knows Iowa City loves the Hawkeyes, but there is another team in town. Iowa Heartlanders professional hockey team takes the ice at Extreme Arena in Coralville. The games are exciting and great family fun for all ages. The team captain and local favorite has a background you wouldn't expect from a hockey team in the Midwest. I want to introduce you to Japanese-born hockey star Yuki Miura.
So this is our locker room.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's got a nice smell to it.
Oh yeah, it's a
smells like hockey.
Hockey, yeah. And this is our stick legs, and that's what we are using during the game and practice.
Okay. And this is like the most important piece of equipment
Exactly.
for a hockey player.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Which size are you? What's your go-to?
This is mine, number 36.
So Yuki, as a football player, as a kicker, the important thing for us was our cleat, our kicking shoe that we had on our kicking foot. You know, obviously baseball players have a bat, but the hockey stick for you guys, I'm sure, is the same thing. Right?
Yeah, exactly. So hockey sticks, there's a couple different kick point. So some sticks flex like this point, some sticks in the middle, and some sticks high. So it's really depends on the players who, like, some people like want to have quick shot.
Yep.
Those players tend to use the lower kick point.
And that logo is pretty sweet too. I know that's
yeah.
been a hit here for the 5 years that the Heartlanders have been around.
Yeah.
The cool thing about coming to these games, you guys do a lot of neat stuff with your jerseys.
Yeah.
Have you had a favorite?
Yeah, so my favorite jersey would be those Arrowmen jersey. We usually have like about 10, 15 like special game jersey per season, and then those are our third jersey.
It's a nice classic.
Yeah, the classic one.
Wild Rose, right?
Yeah,
it's a state flower.
Yeah, exactly.
Iowa.
That's right. So it's always fun to wear those.
Yeah, and obviously our Hawkeyes here in Iowa City have a pretty classic color scheme with the black and gold. And I know the Heartlanders took some nods.
That's right.
From that.
Yeah.
But you go to Kinnick on game day, and just the simplicity of those jerseys really pop.
That's so cool. Like now, you know, I've been here for 5 years, so black and gold, it's kind of like my color. Yeah, exactly. All right, so I'll take you to the locker room now.
Great.
So welcome to the locker room here. This is my stall, and actually I brought it from my house. This is a small gift for you.
Wow,
it's
sweet.
a Landers t-shirt.
Have you sign this thing out?
Yeah, I can do it.
The classic logo. I love these. Yuki, this is your domain. You're front and center.
Yeah.
Team captain and the longest tenured player here with the Heartlanders, and you've been here the entire 5 years of the program. And talk a bit about when you first stepped onto the scene here in Coralville, Iowa City, coming from Japan. I'm sure it was a bit of a transition.
Yeah. So I've been here for 5 years now, but the one thing I really like being in Iowa is the people. It's so nice. Like, people are really nice.
Now, I grew up in a kind of football, basketball, baseball family. Not a whole lot of hockey, but we love coming to Heartlanders games here. But talk a bit about how someone would maybe approach coming here if they don't really know hockey very well. Like, what can they expect?
Yeah, I'd say hockey. It's a very high-speed sports, a lot of contact. I think it's always fun. And I believe the people who are coming to the game for the first time having fun with the atmosphere, fight. It's one of the fun. Yeah. I'm not a big fighter, but actually we got
your buddies in the locker room.
Yeah, we got a couple
like care of that
good guys. So I mean, it's part of the hockey. It's always fun to watch. Maybe like we play hard and we never give up even the. Game situations kind
fans
of
can see that on the ice, that heart,
So hopefully people watch those things, and then also doing some camera stuff on the big screen. So I believe it's fun for the people coming to watch the game.
Well, Yuki, this is pretty cool. I always love seeing these locker rooms in professional sporting venues. I was lucky enough to play in all 32 different venues in the NFL, but the most famous locker room, maybe in all of American sports, is right here in Iowa City, the pink locker room over at Kinnick Stadium. So we're going to go check that out.
Sounds good. Perfect.
Yep.
Thank you.
After seeing the Heartlanders home base, I really felt that Yuki needed to see one of the most famous locker rooms in all of American sports, which just happens to be a couple of miles away, the visitors' locker room adorned in all pink at tradition-rich historic Kinnick Stadium.
Yeah, so one of the coolest things about Kinnick Stadium, not only the fact that we've got the best fans in the world, but also we got these cool traditions here, and one of which is coming out of this tunnel with the swarm. All the guys kind of come in together. A little more room than a hockey rink, right?
Yeah,
it's
that's right.
A little more expansive, but
Exactly.
another unique thing about Kinnick is the fans are right on top of you. There's
so close.
Yeah, so we're out here at the 50-yarder. That's always kind of a mark for a kicker, you know, the longer field goal, you can kind of see how far away it is. And usually kicking, there's the old adage, aim small, miss small. And so when you're back here ready to kick a long field goal, the crowd's roaring, but it's weird. Everything kind of quiets down. You find your spot, you pick a spot behind the uprights and swing at it. Hopefully the wind's at your back.
Nice.
So not only what happens out here in the field makes it really tough for players when they come in, but everybody always talks about when they come to Kinnick as a visiting player, the locker room. There's a special little twist in there.
Like, I actually have no idea. Like, I don't know what's inside, so I'm really excited to see that.
Cool. Let's go check it out. All right, this is it.
Oh, wow.
This is the famous or infamous pink locker room.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah, it'll calm you down. Which was what another Coach Fry. He was a psychology major when he was going to school. So way back when he was here, he painted the visiting locker room pink to kind of calm everybody down and give the Hawks any sort of advantage you can. And the stadium has undergone a bunch of different renovations over the last 40, 50 years, but one thing stayed the same since Coach Fry, which is we're going to paint this locker room pink. So certainly something that's renowned and can have any little bit, you know, from sports, right? Like anything matters. Every little advantage you can get. So why not just paint this thing pink?
I believe it's working actually. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely. There's nowhere to hide from the pink. Right? I've never actually been in this locker room either, always being over there on the home team side, but it's a pretty cool treat to check this out. It's kind of like a hidden gem here in college sports.
I was so nice. Like, you never seen like those locker rooms, and so it was great to see that. That was a great experience. Thank you very much.
Being in here for a little bit, it has a little bit of an impact.
It's
disorienting. It throws you off for sure.
Right. Yeah.
Head north out of Iowa City on Highway 1 and you'll run into the small town of Solen. For many years, Solon was known for being the gateway to the Lake McBride recreation area, but now it has turned its main street into an eclectic incubator for businesses that dazzle the taste buds. Today we are going to meet with Cheryl at the small bakery, aptly named The Eat Shop.
So Cheryl, we're here on Main Street in Solon, and there's the big town of Iowa City just down the street, and Des Moines and all these other larger places where that might be a natural place for some people to start their business, but you picked this main street in this small town. Why here?
Yeah, when we drove down Main Street, I was looking for a place to rent or buy because we had recently moved here. We went next door to the bike shop and I asked to speak to the landlord. We met with them and talked about what my dream was for, you know, a bakery here to try it. And they said Solon would be receptive, and we just knew it was, we just knew it was magical. That's why we moved here.
When you think about Main Street and small towns, you think about community. Was that part of the calculus for you when you were thinking about bringing a bakery here to this area?
We bought a house here, and our son goes to school in the Solon schools. And when I think of what I want my kid to grow up in, I want him to be in a town where he can stop and get a cinnamon roll on a Saturday morning or grab a breakfast sandwich on the way to a game, you know, like that's what I wanted for him.
Yeah. So our family's favorite thing here is the cinnamon rolls. Tell me a bit about the origin story.
Yeah, so the cinnamon rolls, pecan rolls, and kolaches are actually my great aunt's recipe. She owned and operated Marianne's Eat Shop from 1936 to 1950. She was originally from a farm in Fairfax, and she operated her bakery and restaurant with her 5 sisters, so 6 sisters total. So that's where the recipe comes from.
This is amazing history, 1936. That's quite the history there. Do they have any fun stories from when they were getting started that have been passed down through the ages?
You know the craziest thing? So we opened, and it was the summer after we opened, a guy came in and he introduced himself and he said, "Hey, there's a picture of my mom on your wall. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, this is my mom up here. And I go, what are you talking about? And he said, my mom and her sister worked at Marianne's Eat Shop. He said, and they had the fondest memories. That's all I remember of them growing up.
I just love these artifacts and the history, and you can kind of feel your great Aunt Mary's aura here throughout the bakery, and just bringing that tradition forward here to Solon. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's like my entire life in a flash, basically, because she taught my mom how to make these recipes. When I had my son strapped and his baby Bjorn to my chest, she was teaching me how to make cinnamon rolls. And I mean, it is just a recipe and a technique that has been passed down for generations. It's so neat to be part of people's major milestones and those big like holiday moments. It just, yeah. Really cool.
Great Aunt Mary be proud, I bet.
Yeah, she would always Mary, yeah.
Thank you so much. It's been awesome to check out the spot.
Yeah, it's been super nice having you here. Thanks for coming in.
Yep, you bet. See ya.
Those in the bicycling community know that the Iowa City area is the Midwest's top destination for recreational biking. Iowa City has played host to the World Cup of Cyclocross racing and annually hosts the Core 4 event each August, which brings more than 1,000 cyclists from across the world to race on the 4 different surfaces of pavement, gravel, dirt roads, and single-track mountain biking. But for most people, competitive cycling isn't their thing. Leisure rides are the way to exercise and socialize, and that's the specialty of Bike Iowa City.
Thanks for letting me tag along today on the bike ride. We got a beautiful fall day here in Iowa City.
Yes, we love a good fall day in Bike Iowa City.
Should be a good day.
Yeah, outstanding. Liz, tell me a little more about Bike Iowa City.
So Bike Iowa City is an initiative to make the Iowa City area recognized as the premier community and destination for cycling in the Midwest. So we're basically a brand promoting all the things that our community has to offer for cyclists.
What makes this Iowa City area unique when it comes to biking?
I think there are a lot of things that make it unique. One thing that I think in particular is that there's something for everyone. So whether you're just getting started out, you want something easy on trails, we have hundreds of trails that you can choose from. We also have a lot of gravel cycling, which is unique. You can go from the center of Iowa City to gravel roads in just a couple miles, and not a lot of communities have that. So there's so many different adventures. We also have a lot of single track trails as well. So for mountain bikers, you can do over 30 miles of single track.
We've got one of our gravel all-stars here from the area, Aria. Yeah, how did you get hooked on gravel riding?
You know, I just wandered into a bike shop one day buying some parts, and they had a flyer on the wall saying Iowa City Gravel at the time, ICG. And I wasn't sure what gravel was, but we realized there's mud on gravel roads, you know, so that was a new thing to learn. So here we are, I'm still riding gravel. I'm super excited about it.
You have a social media channel too that helps kind of celebrate it. What's the mission there?
Yeah, so I got so excited about gravel and cycling around Iowa City that, because I would talk to people and they're like, where are all those roads? When I would share them on Instagram, so.
Yeah, for me as a native Iowan living out in Southern California and San Diego for 10 years, I think that's the one thing you take for granted here in Iowa City is just the accessibility and the convenience of being a biker here. You can.
Yeah. Because what I hear from a lot of people is they can't believe how easy it is for us to get on trails from our house without having to drive your car, or how it is easy to get to gravel or mountain bike trails.
And how connected some of those different types of trails can be. The fact that you can do a nearly 30-mile ride only on paved trails and mountain bike trails and gravel, that's really unique for a community to have.
Yeah, that's where you're taking me today, right? Is out. We're going to hit a bunch of different surfaces and then end at one of my favorite places in the area, the Sutliff Tavern. So that's going to be great.
Before we ride, we want to invite you to join our team.
Love to. I'd be honored. Thank you.
Please.
Yeah, this is sweet. Got to have the gear.
It will make you go faster and make you look cool.
That's right. More aerodynamic. I love it.
Absolutely.
Well, let's do it. What's your favorite restaurant in Solon?
I like Big Grove because their menu is always pretty good.
I love Good Vibes Cafe, actually. Really good coffee there.
The Eat Shop is where they ate, right?
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. I haven't checked it out. That 52 makes it so easy.
Yeah.
Gravel Gang.
The Gravel Gang. Mount up. The iconic Sutliff Bridge.
It is truly iconic.
where fun meets the rubber road. I love the quintessential.
Nothing better than eating some food and drinking a cold one on this bridge in summer.
Right over here, because this is the cedar.
Yeah, cedar.
Cedar.
Yeah. Can't go wrong there.
Yeah,
Feels good to be riding, huh?
it does.
No ride is complete in the northern part of Johnson County without a stop at the beautiful and historic Sutliff Bridge, as well as the opportunity to tip back a cold one and tack a dollar bill to the ceiling of Baxa's Tavern. We are going to head back into Solon to check out the original location of what has grown to be the largest brewery in Iowa. While they are certainly known for great beers like Boomtown and Easy Eddie, they'll tell you it was the food at the Solon location that set the foundation for their success. Join us for our last stop at Big Grove Brewery.
So Doug, you've been here since the start when Big Grove got going here on Main Street in Solon. And of course now Big Grove has grown into this amazing brewery, the largest by volume in the state of Iowa. But here in Solon, the start was really born from the food.
Yes. Yeah, we knew that Matt and Faye had a reputation already for restaurateurs. You know, Faye going back to 1988 with Sluggers, where you actually worked.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And the idea was that Matt wanted to do a brew pub based on the success at Red's, and they looked for a location from Solon. And then the idea was that we were going to use the food to kind of build the beer brand, and then hopefully sometime down the road the two would separate a little bit more.
And when you guys were envisioning a Main Street brew pub, what were some of those menu items that you built around?
So the middle of the menu was always going to be approachable, kind of comfort food, Iowa standards, and then the outside of the menu was going to be where Ben and I explored the boundaries a little bit more, kind of introduced some things that we thought people would like as long as they could discover them.
What are some of the fun menu items that people come in here may not expect, knowing that there's the great stuff at the middle of the menu? What are some of the surprises that you guys have found to be successful?
So we rotate our menus seasonally, and I think that that's kind of what people really come for, is that we try and source as much locally grown produce as possible, and that we also try and source as much protein as possible. It's locally grown. So, you know, right now we have crispy Korean rice that I think is unexpected for people. It's a vegan dish. We have squash on the menu right now. We've got the Brussels sprouts, of course.
And as Big Grove has grown throughout the state and the Midwest now, Solon has always been home, and you guys have always respected the fact that your roots started here on Main Street.
Yeah, it was probably, I would say within 2 years of opening, Matt was really starting to push for expanding the beer because our beer was getting well known, and that was when he found the property down in Iowa City. 2017, Iowa City opened up, and then in 2022, we opened up Des Moines, and then in 2023, Cedar Rapids came on board. We just opened up Omaha, a couple months ago. We started construction on Kansas City, and now we're looking in Wisconsin. So the idea started here, and home is always going to be here. I doubt we'll ever do another restaurant quite like this.
And the name Big Grove itself has roots to this area as well.
Here in Solon. So Solon is located in Big Grove Township. Back in the day, the counties are all divided into townships so that they could come vote, and Solon was the center of Big Grove Township.
So Katie, do you get people that have maybe been introduced to Big Grove in Cedar Rapids or Omaha, they want to make the pilgrimage to the original location, and what makes this place so special?
Because we are a smaller location, we have the opportunity to have a little bit more of a intricate menu and to source things a little bit differently than the other large locations do. And so that's really what makes us stand out and apart from the rest. But also, we're the legacy at this point. You know, we are the flagship location. We're where it all started. This brewery is where the first Big Grove beers were brewed ever.
Thank you guys for hosting tonight. I got a couple of my buddies that have been hanging out with me in Solon the last couple of days. We've been doing some biking and exploring the area. So I'm excited to show off the food and the beer here tonight.
You bet. You bet.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's eat.
Yep.
there you have it. The Iowa City area is home to a Japanese hockey phenom, a beloved Main Street bakery, a peddling destination of the Midwest, and the roots of what has grown into the largest brewery in Iowa. So now you can see what I mean when I say the Iowa City area is a blend of history and progress, local and international, city and country. Dinners like the one you see here happen almost every evening in our community. It's a way to celebrate and learn about our different backgrounds, but it is something you really need to experience for yourself as you will gather your own stories. For the Iowa City area is truly a place that you'll write home about.